The process is whatever it needs to be for that, for whatever I'm doing. I envy people who, they talk about how they go to the office at 9 a.m. and they write 20 pages and they go home at 6 o'clock and they're with their families. My life is nothing like that. Most of the time writing is spent not writing. It's spent climbing the walls, trying to figure out what to do. Molly's game came a little bit easier than others have. I'm not sure why, but even at that, it was months and months before I began the actual, what looked like writing. I've never written an outline. I'll write index cards, but only 3 or 4, maybe 5 in a row. It's like walking ahead in the dark with a flashlight. You can really only see as far as you go, but the further you walk, the further you can see. And then once you have the ending, it's something to write toward. You asked about dialogue. That's the part that, there's a lot of thinking that goes in. There's a lot of planning that goes in. I cling to intention and obstacle, those Aristotelian elements. Somebody's got to want something. Something's got to be standing in their way of getting it in every scene. But once you're loaded up, once you know what the scene is going to be, Jessica mentioned the scene on the bench with Kevin. Once you know what that scene is going to be from beginning to end, I like to try and write it as in the same amount of time it takes to type it. Okay, and you can. When you know what you're doing, it comes that fast. That's when you know that it's good and right. If it's coming out like ketchup out of a bottle, stop. You're doing something wrong. But dialogue is the part of writing that that just, it takes a while to find your voice, and it's like playing the violin. It takes practice.